clicked on this thumbnail. I think that was 2, that might have been 3. So you clicked on that thumbnail, so that must mean that you want to know how to make this awesome winter DIY. So keep on watching. Hey, and welcome back to my channel. It's Ashley here, and if you are new, hey girl, hey. Make sure you click on that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll always be up to date with my latest tutorials. So, in this video today, it's my first Christmas DIY. I'm super excited to bring it to you guys. I tried to wait until we went back into our house in Charleston because I wanted to set this onto my coffee bar, but that didn't happen. I'm gonna be showing it to you guys here in our apartment in Atlanta, where we still don't have our furniture in here yet, but I think I staged this pretty well to where it doesn't even matter. This DIY, you can use these storage containers on your coffee table, your cocoa bar, your tea bar, whatever kind of bar you have. Even if you don't have that, you can totally put this in your kitchen somewhere to put your sugars and all that stuff. You can also put this in your bathroom to put your cotton balls, your ear swabs, whatever. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how good these turned out. I'm so excited. So let's get into this tutorial. The main materials you're gonna need for this project are 2 countertop glass jars, 1 glass candle holder, ornaments of your choice, large burlap roll, a bell ornament, and of course, twine. Okay, so the first step to this project is of course removing the glitter from our ornaments. So if you're like me, I have a love-hate relationship with glitter, and sometimes it's cute and sometimes it's annoying. So yeah, glitter is not really my favorite. So we're going to be removing the glitter on these ornaments. Now I'm going to be using my fingernails to do this, as well as using the Dollar Tree's scrub pad to remove the glitter, and also a little bit of soap. So when you do this, make sure that you are doing it in your sink with running water so you won't have glitter everywhere and on your hands and just have a huge mess. So after you have removed the majority of the glitter, it's time to start painting. I'm just going to be using some chalk paint that I have in this mason jar here, and I did about 2 coats of paint. I've painted my ornaments, I'm just going to start to paint my candle holder. So you can use chalk paint, you can use acrylic paint, you can also spray paint, but I'm just using the chalk paint since I'm going to be distressing and I want to have that matte finish that I absolutely love with chalk paint. So that is why I am painting this with chalk paint, but you can also spray paint chalk paint on as well if you can find the color that you like. So now we're going to take our glass jar and we're going to remove the lid. Now after we remove the lid, I'm just going to take my sheet of burlap or a large roll of burlap and I'm going to cut it so that then we can add it to the top of our jar lid. Now after you've cut it, I'm just going to flip it over and then I'm just going to leave maybe about 1/10 of an inch, a little bit more of the burlap so that we can glue the sides down. Now to glue the side, I'm just going to lift the flaps and take my hot glue gun, which this is a low temp glue gun, so me pressing it with my hands, it does not burn. So if you do this, you can either use a low temp glue gun or just use something else to press your burlap onto the lid. added our burlap to the top, I'm just going to add my twine using my hot glue, and I'm going to stretch it back a little bit just to make it just a little bit larger to fit in that groove. And then we're just going to use our glue gun and start to glue it around the lid. Now for my second top, just to make it a little bit different, I'm going to add a second piece of twine to the lid. Now we're just going to start to add our ornaments to the lid tops using our wood glue, and you can also use E6000 to do this as well. Now for the reindeer, you want to make sure that you screw your lid on before you actually put the reindeer on, because I didn't do that in the beginning and I screwed it on there and my reindeer was totally upside down. So just make sure that you screw your top on first before you add your reindeer. Okay, so now I'm going to be using this other Dollar Tree ornament, and I was actually going to use this for another project, but I'm just going to use it for this one. So it's kind of like messed up at the top, so I'm just going to remove the pine cone, and then I'm going to take the pine off as well, and we're just going to literally be doing the same thing, but we're just going to make a smaller version of that to add to our reindeer. So if you don't have any sandpaper or you forgot to pick some up like me, you can definitely use the Dollar Tree scrub pads the same way that you would use sandpaper. And honestly, using this is way better than using the actual Dollar Tree sandpaper because it is not the best. So I'm going to be distressing the candle holder as well as my ornaments with this. So the last step is adding our candle holder to the base of our jar. Definitely use E6000 and not hot glue, but I didn't have any E6000, so I'm using my hot glue instead, but use E6000 so you will have a strong hold. But we're gonna add that to the base and we'll be all finished. Alright, so that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below to let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to do this, and if you do, where are you going to put it? So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!